963 feet below the surface of the Nevada National Security Site, the principal underground laboratory for subcritical experimentation, or PULSE, is where the United States conducts explosively driven subcritical experiments. Currently under construction is the Scorpius testbed, which will enable multi-pulse radiography of implosions using weapons-relevant quantities. The project is a collaboration between the Nevada National Security Sites, Los Alamos National Laboratory, Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, and Sandia National Laboratories. Key to understanding these implosions is the Scorpius diagnostic, a 22 MeV electron accelerator that will be used to create the high-energy X-rays used in the imaging process as part of the Advanced Sources and Detectors Project, or ASD. The Scorpius diagnostic will characterize the implosion hydrodynamics of plutonium through acquisition of a time-dependent series of 4 to 8 radiographs. These data will validate the physics models of plutonium and our overall understanding of implosion dynamics. This enables the U.S. to certify new plutonium pits and modernized weapon systems without the need to return to nuclear explosive testing. Key components of the Scorpius accelerator are the solid-state pulsars, the injector, the accelerator cells, the downstream transport, the vessel confinement system, and the imaging system. At the heart of the system is a small metal component located in the most distant portion of the downstream transport, the X-ray conversion target. This is where the electrons are converted into high-energy X-rays needed for the analysis of the explosive event. To start the test, a sequence is developed and written to trigger the units to prepare for the firing of the solid-state pulsars. The pulsars are then triggered at a precise time that is coordinated with the implosion of the plutonium test object. Once the first trigger signals arrive at the injector pulsars create an electromagnetic pulse within the injector cells, where the fields add and extract a pulse of electrons from the thermally hot cathode. The electron pulse propagates from the injector to the accelerator, where the process is repeated. The accelerator pulsars create a potential across a gap within the accelerator cell that gives the electrons additional energy, and the process is repeated throughout the length of the accelerator. Upon achieving full energy, the electrons are manipulated within the downstream transport by first expanding the electrons and then focusing them onto a metal target. As the electrons interact and slow down within the metal target, they create high-energy collimated X-rays that pass through the subcritical experiment. The dense test object absorbs the majority of the X-rays. The remaining high-energy X-rays propagate through the confinement vessel and travel to the imaging system. Once the X-rays arrive at the imaging system, the scintillator captures and converts them into visible light. The relay lens system images the light to a CCD detector, which captures the imaged light prior to being read out by the data collection computer. The CCD detector is capable of recording up to 8 images in a single experiment. The Scorpius accelerator is truly multi-pulse, yielding radiographic images of the test object over time. The radiographic images are quantitatively analyzed and compared with simulations of the experiment. The data collected through the Scorpius diagnostic will validate our understanding of implosion hydrodynamics, allowing us to certify new pits and modernized weapon systems without the need to return to nuclear explosive testing.